That's fine. Oh, well, howdy, folks. Whew, excuse me, that's too close and too ugly. Talking about me. And welcome to another little episode of Real Country with Jeff and Melanie. Just a little update here. Thought I'd show you a little bit of work I was doing. I hope I stayed in camera range while we were doing it. And you'll have to excuse the noise. I don't know what's going on around our place. We've been having a neighbor putting in a pond, so we've been hearing dump trucks backing up and heavy equipment. And now we got it coming from another side. I don't know what the folks are doing, but just bear with us. And like I said, this is real country. You never know what's going to happen. But I'm just trying to get started. This whole spring has been like it has the last few years. You get out here and start trying to do something, and then something will come up crazy and it messes up all your plans. Believe it or not, we don't have anything planted for the garden yet. I know I did a little video earlier of us setting out some seeds, and we should have some great tomato plants by that time. But I had them things going, and about a week and a half later I went outside one day and found out that my big old German Shepherd Squatch had got a hold of the trays and had drug them off. Within about a 30-minute period, they were out there, everything was fine, and he picked this one day, week and a half into it, to grab them and drag them all over the yard and chew them all up. So needless to say, we haven't been able to start back. And with the crazy weather we had, I know I did a video about 13 days ago. We were going to start on the country kitchen. And so had the best intentions and made the video. We started and brought some lumber down here to start to get ready in the concrete blocks, and then we had rain for like 5 solid days. And I couldn't do my chainsaw carving. Right now we're in the middle of getting, it's just started last month or so. Our craft shows, farmers markets. So, I try to sell some chainsaw carvings and a little bit of quail legs, and a little bit of dandelion jelly and some other stuff when we can. And I couldn't carve because my wood was wet. My work area is outside completely. I don't have sheds. I have to pop up like a vendor type tent just to get under it for shade. And I don't have enough room to store my logs if it's pouring rain, so when they wet, you can't hardly do nothing. And then trying to keep this property maintained, this little area right here, I'll turn around and show you. I know every year I have to fight this thing back. You'll cut it, and before you can get back, it jumps up, and it's knee-high or better before you can get back to it. And if anything comes up and you can't get to it, it just takes over. And it's really a combination of poison oak, poison ivy, and little wild muscadine vines. But what I'm trying to do today, I've got a honeydew list that's about a mile long, probably 50, 60 jobs, and trying to just piddle a few of them off as I can and get to where I can really get out here and start doing what I need to do. But I was weed eating this down, and have been splitting some oak firewood trying to prepare for this winter, and I came across 2 of these old plastic pallets. They were giving them away, so I stopped and asked them if they mind if I got them. I'm going to use them. Okay, now we got a helicopter overhead. Well, maybe that'll pass quickly. But we got out here, and I haven't had time to set up like I want to, story of my life. But I got out here the other afternoon for about 30 minutes and took my old maul, split us up some oak, and ferrying it down here. And I wanted to clean off this area back here behind my little potting shed to stack it. And my goal is between now and October is to have that area right there just stacked up with pallets and then come this way. And hopefully we won't have to worry about having some good fires in the fireplace this winter. If we get enough done, and now's the time to do it. We need it to sit out here by at least 4 to 6 months to get it ready. But anyway, also thought I'd show you down here. We hadn't forgot about the country kitchen, country club, and the outdoor kitchen. My wife, Miss Mellon, is always telling me, we need to take this down there, we need to take that down there. And I'm like, baby, I need to build it first. But we're getting ready, and it's going to be an ongoing process, so please bear with us. But yeah, I got out here a week or two ago and cut a bunch back, and then we got the area for the immediate little building kind of cleared off. Brought the wood down, bought the box, and sometime back while we were riding around, my wife came across a Child's Little Tikes log cabin, little play set for children. And we've got a little grandson now. He's not big enough yet to get out and scooter poop, but it won't be long. So we're hoping that on down the road, little fella gets up ready to run around and play. This is going to be our little get away from it area, and we're going to come back here and try to relax, and we can have a little campfire. We can come out here early in the morning and drink some coffee, and when the grandbaby, or later on down the road grandbabies come, you know, we can sit out here in the shade, make some homemade ice cream or make a pot of coffee and sit and play and watch them from our little porch play in their little porch. So I'm going to turn this around and show you. We got the old Little Tikes log cabin. I'm not sure if we've mentioned we got it before or not, so if we've already said this, please excuse me. And if we hadn't, here we go. But these things are fairly expensive. We've looked them up. You can find them. I'm not sure if they even make the little log cabin anymore, because nowadays everything's gone modern and high tech and fantasy. But when I was a kid, you'd have loved to have a little log cabin to play Daniel Boone or Davy Crockett. Or when I was growing up, later on, Little House on the Prairie was real popular back in the 70s and 80s. But there's a little table in there that'll fold up, a little fake fireplace, and a little fake chimney, windows they can play in and out of, doors, and back here behind it, we're going to clear the rest of this off and extend it on back probably another, I don't know, 20 to 40 foot, and that way the babies will have them a little clear area where they can run and play and hoot and holler. We might put a tire swing out here in one of these trees, or build them a little tree house and fort. And oh yeah, we came across a Little Tikes tree. I guess it's for Christmas. Found it at a yard sale, and my wife said put it out here, buy it. I said, baby, it ain't Christmas time. But she said it don't matter, it goes with it. And when it does get Christmas, she's wanting to decorate it and put some lights on it. So, you know, whatever you gotta do, make mama happy. Because if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So, we hadn't forgot about it. Like I said, we've got the blocks. And I'm fixing to get out here in just a few minutes and blow this area off and rake up some of these limbs. And get it ready to burn, clear it off, and the way I understand it, we don't have a chance of rain till possibly late weekend coming up or early next week sometime. So if it'll stay dry and pretty and don't get too hot, maybe I can get some more stuff done. But the fun part, and I posted a few pictures of this on Facebook earlier, was the thing ain't that heavy. It probably don't weigh 50, 65 pounds. But being as big as it is, it'd be easier if you had two people just pick it up and walk with it. But I drug this thing from the front yard across 3 acres and just had to walk it, scoot one side to the left and one side to the right and walk it down here. And it wasn't that bad, just a little aggravating. But eventually we'll get it cleared up where we can lay stuff like that on the trailer and just drive back out here. But anyway, things are looking up. Stick with us. There will be more videos of work going on in progress. It's about time for me to, I'll start easing back here and putting out some supplements for the deer coming up, and I might talk to y'all about that. Put out a little feed for the summertime and things to help the antlers grow. Like I said, we don't have a lot of acreage, but there are a few deer pass by pretty regular. And but like I said, it's just the different seasonal stuff. If I can catch a day that it ain't raining, and catch a day that I can get a break and don't have a chore or two to do, I want to sneak off and go try wet a hook and do a little fishing. Just like everything else, we got so much going on and ain't so many hours in the day, so just hadn't had time. But this is our little path that leads back up toward the garden and the potting shed. Kind of cool when the sun's out. But let me turn this thing around, show you ugly old me. But yeah, I wanted to work on it last week, but we had a little craft show to go to. And in order for me to be able to go to the show, I have to have time to sit down and make stuff, do a little woodworking and a little chainsaw carving. None of it's real bad, but it does take a little bit of time. But anyway, well folks, I just wanted to include you on that, show you a little bit what's going on here. Oh, I got to get back out here and finish this doggone weed eating. This stuff grows faster than you can say don't do it. But we'll get it straight, and I done let the jungle take over where my pallets were, where I set out my plants. So we got a lot of straightening up to do. It looks like a junkyard, but we'll get it straight, and I'm gonna build me some sheds to cover my wood, so we'll show you that. And I got about at least one more load of split wood to bring. It ain't much, but time I get done, this will be nice come say October, if we get a little cold weather this winter. And it'd be nice to sit in the house on a chilly evening by a roaring fire and drink some coffee and see what old John Wayne's doing on TV. But I reckon I'll leave it here with you folks. We got more stuff coming. I'll try to show you and take you with me doing a few other things. I just didn't want to waste your time, show you just me weed eating for 15-20 minutes. But we are trying to make a big push. We got to get the farm back in shape. We got to get the plants in the ground. And this evening, if I get a chance, I may try to set out some more stuff, seeds in the cups, because it's not too late. We stay in the 80s. Oh goodness, pretty near up to Thanksgiving. So we still got plenty of good time to have a garden. I just got to get out here and mow it down, till it under, and get everything started. But till next time, we hope you like this little video. Just a little updates, all this one is. But if you do like the videos, please hit the like and subscribe, tell your friends. And we'd love to have everybody watching us. I promise you it'll get better. It's just you get busy working, you forget to turn the camera on, and it's hard to hold a camera and show you, hey, look what I'm doing, while you're trying to do it. And it's just most of the time I'm by myself. So just bear with me, it will get better, and we will start putting more content and better content out there. But till next time, good Lord's willing the creek don't rise. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all down the road. Bye-bye.